Slide into your mind so silky. Up under the town we fly. Clean it up just to make it filthy. Under the sheets
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's me, Inspired Missy. So in today's Journal with Miss video is going to be a little bit different. In today's video, I will be talking to you about some basic junk journaling ideas that anyone with any limited supply can do, and it's really fun, guys. So yeah, let's get started. So for this first journaling idea, we will be taking a picture. I am using this old picture from an old calendar, and it's the picture and sceneries from Cuxhaven, Germany. You can take any picture from magazines or any newspapers, and we are going to do one of the simplest and most basic style of junk journaling. I am using this pages from an old book to give a kind of bordering to it so that it does not look empty, especially on the side areas. Always remember to glue down the pieces when you are absolutely sure you like the layout of it. Also, I'm giving a bit of trim over to the pages here so that it looks kind of polished, and yeah, it matches the rounded pages better. And now we come to the final part of this junk journaling. It's the second last part, guys, but it's basically only this and it's pretty much done. And now I am taking this black paper from my sketchbook. You can use any kind of paper, but any kind of darker paper gives that kind of pop of color in colorful background like this. And again, I'm doing one of my favorite parts, just shredding this paper in however way I want. So as you can see, I have this two pieces of paper that I pasted in this area, and it gives kind of pop of color, and I am using my white gel pen to write on it. I just want to keep this spread really simple and very beginner friendly, and I'm just giving the vibe that this photo is giving, and it's travel more. Something I think we all are dying to do once this pandemic is over. And my journal spread is done, guys. It literally took me just 10 minutes to do this spread, and it looks really pretty, and I found it so calming to do this spread, and I really hope you do try this and give a little twist of your own. Now for the second kind of journaling, we will be using shapes to give some definition to our journal spread and make it look more polished and put together, and make it feel like you actually did some effort to do this. So I am measuring a circle from my sketchbook and sketching it onto the black paper. Using different kind of shapes in your junk journaling gives it a look of making it more polished, and you can mix and match any kind of shapes. You can use semicircles, rectangulars, squares, triangles. It's all up to you how you use those shapes in your journal page. And again, I am using this brown tone paper from my sketchbook. I am going for a much neutral palettes, hence I'm using very neutral colors and papers in my chunk journaling. And I'm just figuring out different placements to see what works for me. Junk journaling is all about experimentation, so don't forget to try different layouts before you are really sure that it's that layout you want. So yeah, play around and see what paper placement feels and makes sense to you. And this is the layout that I came up with. It's really simple, but as you can see, that circle kind of gives it a more, definition. So the inspiration for this journal spread comes from one of my favorite book, that is Yesterday I Was the Moon by Noor Unhar, and hence I am writing this quote, talking to the moon. And yeah, it's a very viral TikTok song. And I'm just freehanding it. I am drawing these random lines just because I feel this page was looking a little blank to me. I took a lot of inspiration for this spread from this book, like this half moon, and as you can see, it's a really pretty book. There are so many doodles, and for this page I am going to write this little wish list, and it's a beautiful reminder. Also, I am drawing these different phases of moon here so that it gives a different kind of celestial vibe to this page. And here is my finished journal spread. It looks really polished, but also it's really easy to do. So I hope you try this and give it a twist of your own. For this third art journal junk journal spread, we will be combining the first two techniques that we did before, that is using a picture and using a shape of any kind, and along with that we will be adding a third technique, and that is using doodles to give it a different kind of feeling, artistic touch. As you can see, I'm just repeating the first two steps, that is just pasting this random bits of paper and like however I want. There is no rhyme and rhythm to it. And I'm again using the shape method here, and I will be adding some doodles around it to make it look really artistic while keeping it really simple. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to make a sunflower. So in order to make the petals even, I'm just drawing a rough circle and just outlining it, and then I will be going with this micron pen and just outlining the rough sketch that I made. I think this is such an easy and doable technique that you can use this idea in so many different ways. I hope you try these ideas and give it a twist of your own. And do let me know if you use this idea. You can tag me in my Instagram or use the hashtag journal with Ms, MEZ, that is, so that I know that you try this method. And also it makes me feel good that these videos are really helping you guys and giving you some ideas. You can make use of different kinds of shape in a single journal spread to give it different kind of dimension, and it adds some visual interest too. And I'm done with my journal spread. I think it looks really pretty and it's really simple, and you can use these techniques in so many different ways. So for the final journal idea, we will be combining all the different techniques that we have done so far in this one page, and let's see how it turns out. I have no idea how I do this. I'm just going with the flow. And for this journal spread, I am taking inspiration from one of my favorite book by Amanda Lovelace, and that is The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one. It's been a while since I read this book. I think I read it last 2 years back, but I still remember all the poems and the words and the feelings that I felt while reading this book. And I have marked all of my favorite pieces from this book, and I just wanted to dedicate this art journal spread for this book. So the first poem that I selected from this book is We Must Help Lift Each Other Above the Flames. And I think this is such a good reminder of how we as a woman have to let go of the patriarchy between ourselves and just see ourselves beyond the rules that the patriarchy has made for us and just be there for each other. So this another poem is no matter what they tell you, it is not your job to be polite to anyone who is not polite to you first. And this another one is get up, you are nobody's doormat. This is also one of my favorite poem from this book, and it is to be a woman is to be war-bound, knowing all the odds are stacked against you. So another reminder here is always put yourself first. Sacrifice at your own discretion. And I am done with my journal spread. This journal spread will always be a reminder of this book and of all the things that I need to keep in mind.
I just wanna be stupid and happy with you.
Thank you for staying till the end. Please do consider subscribing to this channel. It will help me a lot, and leaving a like and a comment and maybe even a share. And if you would love to see more of these videos, do let me know. Okay, bye.